Well, Embrain serves two distinct vertical markets. They serve service providers, and specifically managed hosting providers or cloud service providers. And they also serve the enterprise, and in particular where we're seeing traction in the enterprise is in those companies that have high rate of change, a lot of test and development, again, trying to operate at cloud speed. Let me address the service provider vertical first, and there's really three distinct use cases that we're seeing over and over again. One is embedding network services into some sort of cloud orchestration tool. Many service providers don't yet have the capability to offer firewall as a service or load balance as a service in a self-service fashion. So a customer swipes a credit card, is able to provision compute and storage. They now want to be able to offer network services. One, to enable true multi-tier application deployments in the cloud. Two, it's going to drive out cost of provisioning in the background through a ticket-driven system. And three, a lot of these service providers see the enablement or introduction of network services as a top-line revenue generator, which is fairly significant, can be fairly significant. The second use case that we see in the service provider space is the enablement of hybrid cloud solutions, where you'll have a legacy product set of managed hosting or co-location that's typically ticket-driven in terms of changes or deployments. That legacy customer wants to now burst into the new cloud offering. In many cases, there are different IP address blocks. In some cases, there's different network functionality, and the ability to give a customer a seamless experience to manage either their managed hosting, co-location business and their cloud business through one portal is pretty compelling. It also drives obviously incremental revenue to upsell your customer into a higher margin business, say from co-location into cloud. The third use case we see is in disaster recovery. And this is one, again, taking advantage of cloud speed and driving out costs. We have customers that were in the past spending, high six figures on network equipment that would sit idle until disaster recovery was invoked. Furthermore, when that DR incident occurred, they would run around with spreadsheets and USB sticks to try to handle the network configurations, assuming that they were updated on a regular basis. With the Embrain solution, a customer can have their network rule sets basically sitting in a parked state that are updated regularly, and when disaster recovery is actually invoked and the switch has to be made, the network configuration is ready and can be turned up in literally 90 seconds or less. So when you think about an RPO, RTO time of 4 or even 8 hours, now you can do something in a matter of minutes. At the same time, driving out significant cost in the business, better customer experience, better SLA.